Hi all, and thanks for joining me again here on John's Amazing Trains. Now, this video is actually, well, the first part of this video is actually a few months in the making. Let me think, how long have I had Murdoch? Oh, I think it's about 3 or 4 months now. Now, if you watched my first ever video attempt at doing any of the Thomas and Friends stuff, I did show you the whole collection. The only things that I weren't able to show you at the time was Emily, her coaches, and of course Murdoch. And I did mention that in the video. The fact is that my friend Mike down in London had got them, and that he was due to bring them back in about 3 to 4 weeks. Well, that has now happened. He came up a couple of days ago, so I do have them back here with me now. Now, the other thing about Murdoch is the fact that I have had him this few months, and at the time this video was certainly going to be made, but I decided against it because I've been collecting the Thomas and the Friends stuff for about, I don't know exactly how long really, to be honest, somewhere maybe 14 to 18 months, I can't remember. And whilst I had him a few months ago, there were other items that I didn't have, and I didn't want to start the Thomas and Friends collection of showing you them and doing any videos on it until I was happy that I'd got everything, of course, which now I have. So let's make a start. Here we go then. Bring it up for you. Oh, look at that, look. Oh, 9684 Murdoch. Brilliant. Oh, there you go, look. Oh, yes. Now, obviously, I have already opened this, that goes without saying. And I've track tested it, but that's all I have done with him. As the series goes on, and as those of you who have been watching the just the two episodes, shall we say, that I've done on Thomas and Friends, you'll know that on the second episode my friend Thomas, that's his real name, yes, came in and helped me. It was quite a lot of the ideas were his because he's a bit of an expert on the Thomas stuff, and yeah, he's flying TARDIS anyway on his channel, and of course he's going to be helping me throughout the series, so thank you again for that, Thomas. But yeah, so I don't know at what point we're going to be running Murdoch here, but as I say, Thomas has got the plans made out for everything, and of course it will obviously get used throughout the series at some point, so you will see him running. So I think the next thing to do is to get him out the box. Alright, I'm going to try. Obviously you know that these things are delicate, so I'll just carefully open the box and we'll pull him out. Got my thumb and finger in the proper pull out section, look there. Okay, cool. I'll put the box out of the way. Okay, I will just show you. Obviously it's all the norm. Yeah, you've got the all the usual thing, class 9F, you know, instructions, maintenance, oiling, all that kind of thing. So that's all the normal things you would expect to get with a locomotive, right? And we've got this plastic bit here, so that comes off completely. Yes, it does. I thought it did. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at him. I mean, here we've got the. I didn't get that last time when I first time. Oh, it's just the shrink-on sleeving sleeve. Nearly didn't get that wording out right for the decoder if you fit it, because he obviously is decoder ready, DCC ready. So yeah. So there he is. Now, as you know, these are very delicate, so it's a case of getting it out carefully. We know we've got finger holes at the back, and it feels to me, yes it is, it's got the plastic inside, which a lot of companies do now because of the even polystyrene can actually damage items. So let me get them out first, and then we can obviously have a proper look at them. Now, how many holes has Murdoch got? Oh, just the one in the middle. In the middle. Right, hang on, stay with me. I don't want to damage anything here. Got to be carefully does it, John. I think that's a good place to get hold of him. Maybe there now. Yes, carefully does it. Oh. And so there is, guys, it's Murdoch. Right, let me just bring the tender down. Okay, I tell you what, you know, if I just carefully move them across, because he is pretty delicate, to be honest with you. Let me see if I can zoom in some more, because now the box is out of the way, we can probably get a closer look. Yes, that's better look. There you go. Oh, he's absolutely beautiful. Oh, and I will tell you, this is absolutely brand new and never run. Like I say, I've only track tested it before I gave the seller way back then a few months ago his feedback. But yeah, so let's just have a look at Murdoch first and move tender out of the way. Yeah, look at him, guys. Yeah, look at that. He's absolutely, well, it's got to be mint. It's brand new. And for those of you, you know, your Thomas fans and pretty much experts, fanatics, etc., you'll all know that he's rare. He's very rare. So have a look at those wheels. I mean, that is unrun. I say there's just the tiniest mark I can see on them where I've took it round the track a few times, half a dozen times maybe. As I will do with most of my new, well, with all of my new locomotives, not just most. I mean, all of them, brand new ones. They all get running on a rolling road anyway, save them flying around the track. It's quicker and easier to do them on a rolling road down in the workshop here, where you can just leave them running. So yeah, there he is. Look, Murdoch. Oh yes, I'm so pleased to have this. Oh, my very own. Oh, it's brilliant. I must admit it was a job finding it, though. I have to admit that, but you know, it's all worth it in the end. And of course, it's got the section at the back there, which has got the pickup assembly on, because although it's a locomotive-driven one, it's not tender-driven, but of course the tender is part of the pickup for it running. So, you know, like I say, you are going to see him running, but I'm leaving most of the plans for the Thomas and Friends videos, parts 1 through to wherever we end up. I mean, obviously there's plenty of parts that we can do, but I'm leaving most of the plan to Thomas to do them. But of course we do the videos together, both sharing the load of the work of doing it all. So yeah, and of course there's the tender. Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, when I first got it a few months ago, I was well chuffed. To find one of these in this condition and unrun, I know for a fact it had been unrun because the guy who I got it off told me that it had only ever been in a display case, which is, that says it all. It hasn't been run. He didn't even run it. In fact, I don't think he's even got a track. He just, you know, stored it in a display case, and lucky for me, I spotted it and I got it, so that's cool. I'm not going to tell you how much. It was a pretty penny, but it was worth it because A, I've got it now, and B, not that I want to, but if ever I did want to sell him, you know yourselves, it's going to fetch the money back, so I'm not really worried in the least. But there we are, that's Murdoch. Now there's no point in, you know, dwelling on it anymore. I've shown you the basics, I've told you the basics, and yes, you will see him run at some point in the series. If you want to, if you're sort of dying to see him run, you need to go and check out Sam's video, Sam's Trains, because he's borrowed one from his friend Daniel. Between the two of them, they've done a great video of him running around pulling stock. So you need to check that out if you want to see him run before I get a chance to do it. Anyway, when I say get chance, I mean before Thomas decides that we're going to use him in a given episode, if you get what I mean. So yeah, there he is. That's Murdoch. And then now we'll move on. Now we'll move on to a part of the this video which wouldn't have got done a few months ago if I had have done Murdoch then, but now I'm able to do something else to add on, which you know what it's going to be because the title's already told you. So stay with me. Now, guys, if you are familiar with my parts 1 and 2 of the Thomas and Friends series that I've now started on a while ago, in part 1, like I say, I showed you everything, but I didn't show you Murdoch or Emily, which we've already discussed, so I won't go over old ground. But you did see this, of course, which is number 11, which is Oliver, and there he is. Look, cool, yeah, lovely. Now, obviously, I've already got him. This is a Bachmann one with the moving eyes. The lamp on there, look, as well. Yeah. So yeah, you did see that one. He was parked in a siding with obviously intentions of use somewhere again during the course of the set of videos that myself and Thomas Flying TARDIS are doing together. I believe Thomas has him down for being appearing in this part 3, what we'll do together soon. So yeah, I believe he's going to be appearing in part 3. But of course, like I said, this is the Bachmann one. However, stay with me. Well, like I said earlier, you obviously know what this one's going to be, because the title kind of tells it all. Most of the time when I do the title, it's going to give the game away. But this is the first time I've ever done a proper unboxing of something that I haven't even opened myself yet. It's come from abroad. You can tell by all the different stickers. Yeah, I've crossed out all the personal information there, obviously. Yeah, but yeah, it's from abroad. I mean, I know what it is. It's the only thing I'm expecting at the moment, apart from things like couplings and a new oil pen, which mine's just broken. So I thought, for the first time ever, I'm going to open a box on video for you to see an item that I haven't even seen properly myself yet. So let's have a bit of fun and see how this pans out. I've never done this before, right? So here's my double-sided, is it call that a skillet knife or a fillet knife or something like that? Fish knife, I think. Right, can we do that? Well, I've got that one anyway. Right, let's get it round here. Same again. Oh, I think it's got it. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Right, can I get down that middle bit? So I'm right-handed, so I need to do it this way. So if I go, see how it comes out. Well, it's trying to. Oh, come on. I'm going for about 3 layers here of stuff. Okay, we're in. Oh, not peanuts again. Oh, they get everywhere, don't they? Mind you, to be fair, at least they are a safe way of packing things. Right. Can I get down to the bottom without getting loads of them coming out? I hope so. If they fall out, I'm going to have to do an edit. I'll have to just do an edit. It's not the end of the world anyway. Well, at least I've got it. Oh, just one! just one falling out. That was good going. That doesn't normally happen as easy as that. Right, let's get rid of the box. Hang on. Oh. Right, okay, well, as I say, you know what it's going to be, so I'll just show you. It is, of course, a Hornby Oliver. Again, not cheap, but this one apparently has been run a couple of times, but it's supposed to be mint, so we'll find that out in a minute, so stay with me. Well, so I've zoomed in, as you can see there, a little bit, just to make it a bit closer for you. Notice there's a little bit of wear on the box here. Can't say as I'm really bothered about that. I did forget to mention that the other box on Murdoch is spotless. It's like brand new. So yeah, let's shall we just get this out and see what's... Hang on, I've just spotted something here. Can you see this, guys? There's a handle missing there, look. Oh, bloody hell. I hope it's in the box. Let's have a look. Let's see if it's as nice as it's supposed to be. Oh, come on. I'll be careful here, because I'm hoping that that handle... Oh, it's fell out. Ah, it's here. I've got it, look. It's there. Oh, what a shame. That is going to have to be glued back on extremely careful. I bet you I know how that handle's come off. I bet you it's when it's been put back in the box. Like that. Instead of the box lid being lifted up a tad, I bet it's caught the edge and broke it off. If that's all it is, I can live with that. So let's have a look what the rest of us like. I'm going to hold up the back again, yes, as you do. Get her out. There you go. The Hornby Oliver. Let's zoom in a bit more, come on. Yes, look at that, look. Yeah, what a shame about that handle, but at least it's there. That's going to get put in a safe place until I'm ready to glue it, so at least I know where it is. Okay, well, let's have a look at him, yeah. Well, so far it looks stunning. Again, apart from the handle there, which is a shame, but yeah. Now he's not got the lamp on front here, although I'm sure I can stick one on myself, that's not a problem. The back pipe there, look, a little bit bent, but I don't think that matters. I think that's probably like that anyway. Obviously he's not got the moving eyes, being the Hornby one. I mean, while the Bachmann one's not very expensive, it really isn't that expensive. It's about 60 quid, something like that. The Hornby one is kind of more sought after, which I suppose I can kind of understand that, with it being you know, quite rare from the Hornby range. So yeah, there he is. So that's the Hornby one. Let's have a look at the wheels. Oh yeah, they've not had a lot of use, look, have they? Oh yeah, there's just a slight mark which suggests it's been around the track maybe just a few times. So it looks like the seller was being honest at the time when saying that it hadn't had a lot of use. So of course I haven't run this one yet, so I'm hoping that it's going to be good. I'm sure it'll be fine, and even if there was a problem, I'm sure I could sort that myself. But looking at it, well, him, I'm going to get that into the habit of saying him now with the Thomas stuff. Looking at him, I'd say he's going to be fine, apart from that that handle there, which I will now at the end of this video put away carefully until I'm ready to glue it back on. So just move it out of the way somewhere safe, and I'll just bring into the frame the other one, because obviously one's 8/0 scale and one's 0/0 scale. Not a lot, look, between them. I mean, there really isn't much to shout about there between them, is there really? I mean, I've even heard it say that the Bachmann ones are actually listed, well, I know they are because I've seen it, they're listed as 00/HO. So which are they really? I mean, if you look at the size of that, there's really very little in it. Very, very, very little. Obviously I don't suppose I'd ever double head them. I don't think that would be the right thing to do, unless my friend Thomas thinks he's got a plan for something like that. I don't know. Same thing applying to Murdoch really, because I mean, I love the 9F obviously, and Murdoch is Murdoch, that's it. I do have two more 9Fs. I have the black one, which I forget the number of it offhand, the black one which we generally use for freight, and of course I've got Evening Star, which is what's it, running number 90002, I believe, if I remember rightly, and maybe double heading Murdoch with one of those two might be a good idea to do in the Thomas videos. Again, I'll leave that to Thomas to let me know if it's a sensible thing to do, because I don't know the answer to that one. But yeah, so with that, look, I'm going to love you and leave you. Not a long video this time, but it's something I wanted to do. I wanted to show you Murdoch, and I wanted to show you both of the Oliver, him, both of the hymns, the Bachmann and the Hornby one together. So I hope you've enjoyed this short unboxing video, and Thomas and I have already got the layout kind of planned out. Well, it is not kind of, it is planned out for the next part 3 of the Thomas series that we're doing, and we'll both catch up with you then. So, you know, as I always say, you know, be good to each other, yourself, take care, be in the best of health, love you and leave you. It's from John's Amazing Trains, or Champs 123, whichever. It's 99, bye bye, toodaloo, see yous.